first, or I started first?
Okay, so I want to start first. So hello, my name is Third. My first name is Trường. My full name is Trường Joseph. I'm 16 years old and I am a student at Leidinga High School. And how about you?
Quite fast. My name is Welcome to. My English name is Alice. I am a student of the Chenfu Gifted School. Um, Now I'm living in Haiphong.
Okay, so I watched the video poll on Facebook. I saw you English was so good, and I also heard that the teacher said you also learned Chinese, right?
Yes.
Uh,
I just learned a bit about that.
that's so great.
Thanks. But your English is very good also. Do you want to have some questions, or I will ask you?
Okay, so can you introduce your family?
Oh, my family.
Yeah.
My family actually we live in a big family with our grandparents and my parents with my sister. But actually, we live in two different floors, so it's like quite two different families. So with my mom, my dad, and my sister both live on the second floor, is upstairs. So there is also a kitchen there. So like it's like a different family, and my grandparents live in that downstairs. So it's for some emergency uh case when, because now my grandmother is really ill. So my dad wants to live there so he can take care of my grandmother. My father is now about 42 years old. I think so, and he is like a builder, and he's worked for schools and factories and yeah, many other things and buildings about that. My mother actually at first she is an accountant, but after an illness, she started to stay at home as a housewife, and my sister is um, in the sixth grade. She is in Lakvin Secondary School.
Okay. So can you can you tell me some things about your education at school?
Occasion at school. It's don't have very much. We just go to school and then go back. But there is some special about my school. We have a cafeteria, I think. Yeah. And um, and there's a lot of kind of special things out there. Our school is quite big. It's Tika, and it's far away. It's in a place where it's have not many stores. So, but it's lucky that we have some food store there, so we can buy something we need. Mm, our school usually let students to like have their creative and to organize some festival. So we have a lot of club over there, like 40 or more. So some club is from the school, so they will take care of the festival, like Halloween or the Tate festival. In the next week here, we will have a small festival that with that we sell food for each other class, like that.
Okay. So what favorite subject do you like?
My favorite subject now actually is English, because or math. I think because I think that I can do that the best, so I like it. There's nothing to say about that.
Yes. So do you want to go abroad to study another
What
country?
to study?
Yeah.
You're going to go abroad, right?
So I'm ready. I'm ready to go to abroad to study. It's
Next
the
month?
next Friday. The next
Oh,
Friday.
next Friday. That's
Yes.
quick. Actually, I don't really know because there's a lot of option for me, because because I don't know what will I do in the future. So I don't know where should I go, or which subject should study there, which school. I didn't have any idea yet, so I don't know.
I think you should go abroad to study. You can try the new environment, new friends, new control. So you can be rich in the future, so that you can come back to Vietnam and do anything you want to do. Okay, so do
Yes, actually, I know the difference between Vietnam's and other actually developed country, because in a developed country, people are paid to what you work. Like it's fair, and not like in Vietnam. There's a lot of things you have to go with your boss and other things. It's quite hard, and the life in the Asian country is also more kind of stressed than in Vietnam. I
okay.
know that I also go to France. I have gone to France about in the December last year, and I see it different quite well. And my mom also told me that, but just because I don't know what I should do, so there's an option for me if like, and also I have to look at many um, other phase of this problems. Like, for example, go to France. If I go to France, I don't need to pay a lot about the fees of school, because they are actually like mostly like almost free for all the students, especially that in the school that opened by the government is little free, because they really at France, and also they will have like a small cost, like it don't cost very much to go to there to study. But if I go there, I have to study about maybe about health. And also in New Zealand, like there's many options for me, but I don't know what to choose. So you will
Case
go to New Zealand. So what will you choose to study there?
your story. It means the job or the subject.
Both, please.
What?
Like both. Also the
Both.
job you choose
Like
there
job.
and the subject.
Okay, I want to follow my brother footstep, like software engineers. So I want to forward to the subject like computer science. Yes, to forward my job in the future, like coder with a coder, and I want to I want to I want to I want to learn more about English. Yes, and especially is the job English word that help me a lot in the futures.
If you learn about software engineer, I think you will learn C language more.
C language. Okay.
And other, I there once time I tried to like try to learn that, but it is on the web, and I don't think I will have for that because it have a lot of math in there.
Okay. So my family is really rich, but due to my education, my parents decide to invest in me to go to abroad. Actually, I don't want to go abroad because I have many friends. I can live with my parents. I familiar and similar with my with country in Vietnam. So that is very hard to similar with another country, in especially is in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Okay. Because actually, so, what is your like your Facebook? I really don't have many Facebook friends.
Facebook. Do you want
Yeah,
to do you want to know my Facebook?
yeah, just for some contact, anything.
Alright, okay. So do you want to add friends with my Facebook now or after the meeting?
Maybe after the meetings, yeah, just send me
Okay.
some information about that. Thanks. Um, okay, so do you have any more question?
Any more question? Okay, so I want to know your tips. Why don't you why you can start it your language? So with me with only one language like English is very hard for me to start it. So why you can learn your language?
Why I learn Chinese and English?
Yes.
And can I say actually at first I learned it when I was 5 years old actually, and it because of my mom. She knows that English will help me a lot in my work and my future. So she led me to study English. In at first I start at a small um, English center. It's called Popodo, if I remember right. I learned it there until I was to grade two, and I stopped at it. No,
Honestly, China is the modern spoken English in the world nowadays.
I also learned France.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
without the Chinese language, so what language do you want to learn more?
um, actually now I learn two language at the same time is Chinese and another one is the French.
French.
Yeah,
Wow.
French because in the gifted school in here in Haiphong, they will have different class that uh to the student who is the greatest, like at the children who in there have the greatest score about that. For example, like in math class, we will name the class after the subject, literally. Math class, they will like they genius. They can solve any problem with math actually. And in other class, is actually in the language. In the language grade, we will have English. Two English class is for like the children who have the best at English, and they will have English one and English two. After that, because we get into the school, have we have an English test, so they would divide us by the grade. So example, for like a student who have the grade but they cannot get into the English class because they didn't have enough, so they will go to Chinese class.
I find
Right.
Chinese I find Chinese letter really difficult. Do you feel discouraged when learning Chinese? Is mean bored when you're learning Chinese?
Of course, I feel that every language have their hard and yeah, for example, like English, the hardest about English I think is like the number of words they have. It's like, and yeah, because it's how they use it in their daily life. It's kind of hard for me to understand about that, and is also a great language to start with first. With Chinese, if you already are Vietnamese people, it's not really hard to learn Chinese because, Chinese have some effect on our language, and our language also have some words that sound like it. For example, like the word uh, 聪明, it's like intelligent in Vietnam. It sounds like similar to that.
Okay.
And yeah, there's quite a lot of words like that. So just hard about letter. Um, the hard about the French is the grammar. the grammar is um, kind of I don't know what to say. It's really complex. I don't know.
Complex.
Yeah,
Yes.
complicated. They have many
Complicated.
things. For example, like in English, we have a verb, right? And we just like um mm, like we use it with the uh three different kind of, what is that called, share it. I don't know. Like for example, we use I with I'm, and you, we, they, you with are, they, we are, like that. But in French, each subject have their own verb.
On
Like for example, for the word is in French is être, but with the subject I, we will have is suis. With the subject you, we will have is as uh, s. With the subject she, he is, we will have is at est. With the um, subject like we will have is sums, and for like you, mm, but in plural form, it will be h. It's like that. It have six form of verb for that, and the grammar also have more tense than in English.
okay. So I'm really admire when you can learn three. You can learn three language at the same time.
Oh no, but I really not put all of them. I have, when I take a Chinese test, is kind of have a bad grade, I think. And the French, because I learned at
Okay.
school,
So
so
do you have any chance to go to a project? Okay. So you
I
can
think that
continue.
in our school we will have a chance to do that, because our school, I connect with another school in French, or yeah, other, and there's a lot of center come here to help us and kind of give us some advice to go abroad. I think I will have a chance if I want to, and I decide which and where and what I would do there.
Okay. So what job do you want to follow in the future?
Actually, as like most advice to me, they say that, like, and I also kind of look at what I'm good at. I can go with um, mm, some like um, doctor, kind of that, the health service, and I can go to the mm, design, digital designs maybe, because I have quite a lot of design and I use it in the, like, when some festival or some occasion in my class, I usually take up to design the board for the class. um, or maybe I can go with like what my dad and my mom do as an accountant, or yeah.
Okay. So do you have a younger sister?
Yes, a younger sister. She's in the second grade.
I've
Oh no,
talked to her before.
she in the sixth grade. Sorry, the secondary.
Mm, is she learning teacher Zoom,
Yeah,
right?
she is. She actually just go to one English center when she was in grade five, because she said to our mother that she want to go to learn outside for once. So my mom let she to study with me at the time in the same center. But actually, her English is quite great, because she know English sooner than other the friend of her age. She can actually talk it quite fluently, but this about the grammar and other things, it may not very good, because She talks at natural because when she was small, she used to uh, talk in English with me. I at that time I was practiced and I usually take her to one place and talk with her like that, some really simple thing, and then we play with each other in English, and then we talk in English in our house. And then she also watched some English movie when she was very small. So when she grow up, she can don't need to have many put many effort into her study English, but she still can have it.
Okay, so I've talked to her. I see her English must be really good, like yours. Okay, so is your young sister have want to go abroad to study? Uh,
She does, she does.
yes. Okay, so what is the subject do you think is the most difficult?
The most difficult. I don't know because with each subject there will have the same like learning um, methods that I have conclude through many years. But I think language is the hardest because not only the language itself, we also have to dip into their geography and other like it's like we have to learn about their social things also, their culture, so we can use that better. I think language is the hardest, but it will base because I don't know base with
Okay,
each other. With me, I think language.
so you I see you can speak a lot of letters. So can you tell me some tips to improve my English skills like you?
Uh, to improve your English, I don't know because I have to learn. My mom made me to learn English when I was like in the 5 years old, and as we was small, like usually child, they can learn very fast if you talk a lot. And I think the skill like talking a lot and maybe writing, I think it will better listening. I think we should just dive into the two skill listening, reading, and speaking. The writing, I think, to have like a good memories. I think there's a one tips I learned from the Chinese people. I think that like for example, it calls the A4 paper tips. Like they use an A4 paper like this one, and they just need to write words on there and like try to words on there, and if they remember it, they will take it away and put onto a new word like about I don't know because they learn about 100 words a day but I don't know if I can do that.
What? You learn 100 words
No,
per day?
no, the people who tell me this method said that they can actually learn 100 words a day with this method. Like they just write on the A4 paper and try to write them like every day. For example, today you learn 5 words, and tomorrow you write 5 words again. You write another 5 ones, so it will be 10 words, and just that, or maybe you just write about 100 words there, and if you already remember them, just like remove them from the list.
So actually, I don't really get learn by heart new words on literature, and
Language. No, there's nothing.
okay. So I really don't have a much vocabularies, and I don't really good. Also, I don't really good learn by heart anything. So what
E-
thing, what thing must I improve to
you want
to
to like
improve my
improve
speaking level?
your speaking level. If
Yes.
you already have your word, so I think you should try to apply your that word into your conversation. Firstly, if I get first, I learn new word. If I want to apply them, usually making videos, I would try to write into a form. And if like I use or I look at it many times, I will know what it means and I will use it more often and it will become a daily word.
Okay.
And your speaking skill, I think that's just okay. There's some more word in grammar. This does improve a little, but I think that's best.
Okay. So also I want to know your grade. The grade.
My grade in
Yeah.
IL,
No, it's in a school. In a school.
my grade in school, I just got a 6 in chemistry.
So,
A 6 in chemistry. Actually, the grade in my school, I do all of them good. They are all 9 up or 8 up. There are just some mistaken when I take the chemistry in test, and I got 6 of it. Like that is the lowest point, and others about 8 up.
okay. So it means what grade are you in? Grade G
My
or
grade,
A T? Yeah.
the grade,
Grade.
because
Yes, my
it
pronunciation
sounds
is not
sound.
good.
No, because they are the same word. They are
Yes.
the same word. If you can like divide them is great, or you can use the word skull. Yeah, I think. My grade. I am the 10th grade.
Temperate.
Yeah, 10th. Grade 10th.
Grade 10. So you less more than me 1 years old, and I'm 11 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have any question. It's hard to
Uh,
make an interview. So can you ask for me?
so you said you were going to learn about software engineer, right? So does that include robots in there?
No, it's my software engineer is about create or repair the program, the code,
Ah,
the code in the program. Yes.
I think the robots have the program also, so I think yeah, you go do that.
Yes. I think now the AI is more developed
Yeah, no,
nowadays and in the futures.
yeah, it is, but I mean it's like the basic robot in daily life.
A basic robot.
Like
No.
for example, oh no, okay.
Yes.
I think you will write the program for them.
Yes.
So it's like, do you have any like kind of favorite habits or kind of your um mm, yeah, like something you like to do?
My habit.
Yeah, your habits.
Mm, I don't really know my habit. Sometimes it's playing a game, sometimes it's playing a sport, and sometimes my habit is always sleeping. I don't I
Uh,
don't I don't really know understand me.
so it's like
And
some.
the
Mm-hmm.
most thing I do, and it's also my hobby, is watching socials, yeah, watching socials like Facebook, TikTok, and
Ah,
YouTube.
so watching about your social
Yeah, social.
media. And so, if about that, can I have some questions? Like, for example, uh, so if you use that, do you have do you like chatting with your friends though?
Trendings, yeah. I don't have many message from my friends. So even though my friends sending me a lot of message, I don't care. Uh, no, that's a very that is ugly things, but uh, sorry, that is a bad things, but sometimes I'm even though I'm very bored to check my message, They are sending the message when I watching the YouTube or TikTok. I'm really proud to take that, and I check the message from my friends after 2 or 3 hours when they already send the message.
Ah, it's okay. It's okay for you because I even blocked the message. Because actually, I just put on the message on Zalo because there's like a working app like the Zalo just for my teachers, my class works, and other things. But like usually my class will use Messenger, right? It's like yeah, people will use Messenger more, and I literally blocked the notification of it. So just when I check, I will know what they're talking about, or know there will not be any notifications on my phone. It's okay. So do you prefer to like talk and chat with this a group of people or only one of your friends?
Maybe maybe only.
Oh, this.
So when I chat in a cross, when I send a message in a group in the message, my my message is don't really take care of any people to see that they can they trust they always trust continue. So my message maybe can forget. So when I want to ask a question, when I want to ask a question in a group, they only sense not to rap. So that is very very sad.
Uh,
And when I send with all these, they always they always answer to me.
okay, so do you think that communicate face to face is better than via social media?
I think I want to talking is the social media that is easy to charting many action. I'm really to express outside. So I'm very outside people. I can charting many many things on the social, but when I outside with communicating face to face, um, I'm not taught too much. Yes, it's very shy and very hard when you see life in any people that is very complicated to communication when I'm shouting very much, so I prefer to using our social media.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if that, do you have some argue with your friends?
What do you mean?
Like you will argue with your friends sometime if like uh yeah,
Argue.
argue is like you fight with your friends about
If
some
I is
yeah.
angry.
No, it like you guys are discussed us about some problem or an issue, uh yeah, like that, and you have two different ideas and you just try to argue like argues like that and said that your idea is better like that.
No, it's really not. I am a pupil. I'll always follow with uh, with other people ideas. I always follows. I always follow the issues problem. My friends offer me, though I don't have any. I don't have many much idea of problem. I always follow their ideas or problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Okay, so do you like to eat cakes anyway? You said you like to play video games or watching some YouTube videos, right?
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
can
what kind of video games do you like to play?
video game. I have a video games like do you know right now Arena of Avalon is I can play all other things in the computers or uh, also game in my mobile phones or some game in the computers. Is we I watch a lot of game like the gun game, the gun game, the farming game, and sometimes is do you know the so let me think. I'm sorry, I'm forget that game, but I can play any games.
Oh, okay, like literally any games.
It's very diverse, very
Hey,
diverse
okay. So, so what is your favorite colors?
colors. Mm,
Colors.
my favorite color is black. I almost wear a black costume.
Like, well, literally
Or
where
all things
everyone.
like the electronics, like my my shirts, my trousers, even though my phone is black, I really like black. Yes, when I wear a t-shirt black, that is make me thinner.
Uh huh. So like, you like black and like literally why? I see many people like black.
Right. So what is your favorite color?
It is some really shine color like orange or blue or green. Yeah, it is not black because
Is
sometimes I wear black, but just like it for some. It's like the inside one, just the black. And I will wear other shiner. Have a mm, what is that? White clothes outside. It have more colorful things. I think because I draw a lot and I like more color than just black.
okay. So do you feel excited with the video game?
Video games. I play the games not quite a lot, but most of them are like um become a what is that called? You become a character and you play their course or some offline things that need your patience to win. I think.
Patience with.
Yeah, for example, like the cross the road or some like uh tofu girl things that you really need your focus on to win that game. Or maybe the game that I told you, like you become a character, is for example like a Sky, Children of the Light. It's like just run around and discover things. So usually it's about the theme of focus on to find something, like find and create the maps like that. I think it is really soft, like really easy to play.
Yes, I have a word I know, but I can describe in the meeting. That is difficult. Even though words I know, but I can express in the communication. That is very hard for me. So you can talk a lot of you can talk a lot of things. Uh, you can express many things in a communication. So I want to follow. I want to follow like you, but I don't know. My speaking is not
Ah,
quite it's quite bad.
Because you just start, you learn very fast. You learn actually very fast. Like this 1 year or so. I remember 1 years, right? 1 or 2, 1.5 year you learn English, and it's quite
Yes.
really fast. So I learn English for literally a lot of year. I follow like I follow our teacher since I was just in grade 4 until
For
now. It's like
for the 6 year. It's been 6 year when
yeah,
you.
it's 6 years, and that's how. But because I don't have any idea to go abroad, so he's just like, oh, okay, so just do your thing.
Oh my God. I think I go to a place where it's very hurry up, and I'm scared. I'm afraid of that I can understand the knowledge my teacher get to me, and I'm afraid of I can not understand with my story when the friends talk to me. So that is difficult to that is difficult to know what thing they talk when I go to abroad. I'm really good and I don't have any score else. Just
Oh,
go to
it
abroad and
just
study.
it's okay, really, really okay. It's just really fine because actually your English now is about the basic English and it's more like upper in the mid. So it's really easy for you to understand. What you don't understand, I think it's just some really like the special words inside that subject. For example, like in the business, there will use many words that we don't understand because it does have in business like that. Does that? So don't worry very much. I think that's okay. And if you study there for like 1 or 2 months, you will have enough. Like you literally understand all the rhythm and maybe some I think some idioms they use from daily life. For example, like I wasn't born yesterday is mean I'm not stupid because they think that if you born yesterday, you just a baby.
So are you willing to have me improve my English style? Is a bit strange, but it's better to it's my
Ah, yeah,
pleasure when you agree with that.
yeah. Anyway, I literally have time. I literally have time in Sunday, and see you were free in Sunday, right? You are free in Sunday, right? So it's okay.
Yes.
You'll go to the next Friday, so I think because now my school there they will have some off things, so because my school they have a lot of meetings, so like the student can stay at home a lot. So I think that the Monday afternoon,
Monday
I'll be
afternoon.
free. Are you free there? Next week you will be free, right? Because you have to prepare. Or do you still need to go to school?
You know the time in New Zealand it's different. It different from it different between Vietnam.
Uh,
Uh, is
wait, no. What
you
time is
give
it?
you give the time in Vietnam and plus 6 hours.
It's okay for me because when I in France, you have to pay back 6 hours. And it's like literally when I'm eating lunch and I have to talk with my family and they are eating dinner.
Yes.
And
Also, do you
yeah,
want so do you sleep in I don't know to
like
describe this
I have a
word
jet lag. Like
the
yeah.
lunchtime after the lunchtime.
Oh no, we don't. Actually, they all like start work in 9 o'clock. I think so because before 9 o'clock, there's literally very very little shop that they will open for us to buy breakfast. Very little, and sometimes they go to school at about 7 or like 8, so they can prepare for their presentations. So there, I'm not have yet lag, but they sleep really late and yeah, they wake up really late and they don't have the some mid nap. Mid nap. So I kind of really sleepy there. I literally spend the whole time on the bus because we travel by bus to sleep because I didn't have enough sleep there. And when we got to Paris, and you because my friend usually wake up until 1 o'clock, to 1 o'clock morning to sleep, and I just also stay there. And like my literally all my sleep habits and things is break out when I am French. I think you also need quite a time if you don't have jet lag to because you will travel about 2 days. Example, like I travel to French and I travel transit plane, like I transit through Hong Kong. So I would take about um 2 hours to Hong Kong plus 13 hours to French. So it's like 15 hours sitting on the plane. And when I come back, it will be longer, about 19 hours. So I stay there on like 20 hours. But it's just like for the first time, I will be like very, very surprised and exciting about the plane. The second time, sleep the whole journey. But I think it will be great though, because yeah.
Okay, so generally it's so good. It's a pity you. It's a pity you don't study abroad.
I think you will meet me soon as I finish this the um what is that if I finish the school and if I already have a decide, because now my school at first when I try to learn to study um mm, health service, but my school didn't let my class to study biology. So I think that is the end for me to this subject. But now they are changed and they're going to give us some kind of they take out ideas about what we want to learn. So I think it will be okay if I study biology, but just because I will try to finish this class and I will learn like some more because my family is not very have a lot of money. We are just like some simple one.
Okay. So the health sector in New Zealand is very easy to settle in.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course. That's why I learned that. That's why I learned that because they literally in the green list. They literally in the green list, and if I already learned the health service in Vietnam, and I just go there, have some like study, like an A and G like that, some A and G
ANG.
test, and it's like I don't remember is that A and G or NAG or anything,
Okay.
but it does a test to confirm that we already learned that knowledge and we have enough of experience to do in to work in New Zealand like that. And I just as I have like kind of take some information that I just need to learn that and take a test about that, and I just need to learn about 1 year of another health service in there, and I gotta work there.
Okay. And I want to know I want to know your name of the university do you want to study in? More
Uh,
2 years, over 2 years.
over 2 years,
Yes.
there's a lot. If I still like kind of start and follow the language study, maybe I was still learning at the Hanoi. Is that university? The university language, anything in language in Hanoi. The
Uh,
language university of Hanoi. Is
okay.
that
I know,
is
I
that
know, I know that.
I don't know. Is that called Eunice or anything? I don't know. Like there's two school there, and I think yeah, I would try if I still add English, and I still learn the language. I think I would go there. Or maybe if because there's a lot of choice. If I learn about digital design, I will try to find out a little bit. Now I just know two of that school and another school about mm, about health service and yeah. Maybe is that the university? The what is it? I don't remember the name.
Okay, so that will be fine. Your school start. We will start the term two.
My school?
Yes.
What?
Your school will start the second term.
Yeah, already. Because our school take a test more sooner than the other.
Okay. So I want to know now that you live in a high phone city.
Yeah, I live in Haiphong City.
Okay. I want to know how many days high phone allow student to relax in the TED holiday.
Yeah, I don't know, but because now there's no 30s. There's no 30 of the Tate, so I think it's about 7 days.
Oh. Okay.
Because my mom told me that. I don't know
Okay.
if that true, but because usually we have 9 days.
90.
9.
Yes. Is more than 101 days. Hanoi has 7 or 8 days. I don't actually remember, but it's quite less.
Yeah, yes, because that is essential. You have to do much work. And also, student there is also more scary. So, are you already prepared to go to the New Zealand? So, which school you will learn there?
You can search One Trio College as Auckland.
In Auckland. In Auckland, right?
Yes, I
So,
don't I
okay.
don't have many I don't have many the information about the schools. My brothers and my parents choose their school,
Oh,
and many things like the timetables and the school is my brother chose is picked to me. That's the most reason is near with my well near is with near is my big brother. He
oh,
also he is also studying and living in Auckland.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so what have you prepared so far? Like, what skill have you learned? Do you know how to drive a car or anything?
Drive the car. Uh, no, I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
You have like what have you learned like the skill for your daily life in to prepare for this trip? I think that you will learn a lot because even I am a girl. I not really good at cooking though. I'm not really good at cooking though.
Okay. No, I am almost 18 years old, so I must live with my homestay with the New Zealand. It's a New Zealand citizen. That's that is my second mom. They cook to me. They cook to me. They they do other things to me. So I think just the experience skill is very important with each people. But I think when I go abroad to study, that is not have not too much thing I can express. It mean is like equivalency.
Ah, okay. It is good that I cannot do that. It's really good. So, at first you say that you don't like to go to study abroad, right?
Yes, I don't
But
really want
and
to
then
go
why?
abroad to study.
And then
You
what
know,
happened to let
the,
you
the level
go?
of education is my knowledge is very bad. You know,
Uh,
my high score, sorry, my score in the daily test is a little bit. It's about overall it's 3 or 4, and you know the knowledge in each subject in Vietnam is very heavy with each student, and you know the job in Vietnam is very nowadays it's after the COVID disaster. Many jobs is very hard to find that, and
yes.
I want to listen to my parents and my big brother to go abroad,
Uh,
and then I find the new job in London. Okay, so when I finish, I think I worked that about 3 or 4 years. So I come back to Vietnam to find a job here. So I come back to with my parents, and I come back to with my parents and do anything when I have a medium salary in London and come back here and find a new job in Vietnam. So we have two salary that is easy to live here.
mm-hmm. So
And
have you?
the most thing
Okay.
I don't really do abroad is, I live here with my parents is about 16 years old. That is very hard to farther. Yes,
Uh,
and you know the control is important to familiar. As it's just so similar with me, and you know, I live here 16 years old. Just the environment, the friends, the control is similar to me. Yes, I don't want to any countries except Vietnam.
you will do better than your mate. I think so. Our teacher sons. He also he at the same age at me. Like at the time, he already go abroad, and by time after he learned there's like 4 years or so, already 4 years, and he already become a boss,
Boss.
a boss, a boss to his
So why
own
don't you
company.
think you come to be a president?
Ah,
The president of the crops.
nah, I didn't have that thing. I think I good for working at the service. For example, having to work with the computers like Excel or Word or other things that relating to service more than doing as the job of leader. I'm not really
Leader.
good at leader. Even though I want to take control of something, but I know that I'm not good at that because sometimes I will get really, really angry, like easily to get angry if something's not as my wish. So I'm not good for leader, but I'm going to. I think that I'm really like good for the service work. So that's why I working as mm, no, and I think I should work as a teacher and some service a job like that.
Yeah, I think that is an important leadership skill. When you're angry, the thing is done.
Yeah, it will be
Yes, that
done.
is an important leadership skill.
Yeah, so that's why I don't like to be a leader. And another really important thing that I don't want to be a leader is n- people like who is the worker is for example, like I read a story about this, the leader and the people who work for him is maybe the same. Is like maybe like even the worker will be more like work and have the intelligence better than the leader. But why they don't be a leader is because they don't want to take the responsibility. And the people who want to be like take responsibility and have an eye that is good to look at which people will do this and do this. There can be a leader, and I am the person who don't want to take the responsibility. So
Okay.
because it's really hard, and I don't want everyone to be mad at me. So I'm scared, kind of scared. So yeah.
So okay, so I'm really afraid of responsibility, and I'm not good under pressure. This means stressful work, and I'm really afraid of responsibility. Do you want? Do you afraid of responsibility of the work?
Yes, I no, but it does the leader responsibility because they have to take all people responsibility.
Yes,
But
it's
if I am a worker, like I just taking the service and working in small things, I think I'm perfect for that work. I think I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I will take that responsibility, but not the leader one.
yes. Um, so do you have any chance to go to Hanoi?
Oh, my the teacher, our teacher live in Hanoi, and of course, sometimes I go there to meet him because he's my uncle. So I, yeah, he is my uncle. So I go there to meet and his family, and sometimes to, um, because sometimes my cousin will come back to Vietnam, and I will go there to play with them.
Okay. So do you have any IELTS test?
Yeah, already, but it's really a long time ago. It's like when I was in grade eight.
Great. Yes.
In
So
grade eight.
okay. So how much score do you have when you do the IELTS test?
You think that
The
with this
score
speaking skill, how much an score I will have?
overall.
The overall is 7.5.
What?
No, it's
Yes.
really simple because the IELTS test is like this a really general test about how you use the English, how you use it, like how fluently you use that. Even you just have like the B2 or B1 like word and letters, but if you use them fluently, you still have the C1 and yeah, you still have the C1 grade. And the C2 is in another um, level. I cannot do that. I just can do to C1 like 7.5 because like Vietnamese they not really learn the call and what is that score mean. They just do like what I do. I just do mm, the test a lot of time and then I know how to do it and then when I got to the test I can do it fluently. But when I got to writing and speaking test, the score it will be very bad. It's like the 6 or 6.5. While the reading and listening mine is actually about 8.5 and 8.
Okay. How much time do you spend? How much time you spend? Do you spend the time in English? You can talk like this. How much
Talk like
time?
this. When I was
Yes.
so it will take up like a amount of time. If before eighth grade, I will spend like literally every Saturdays to do that. And when I got to ninth grade, I have to study the grade nine. I have to study a lot to prepare for my, uh, mm, yeah, my exam, the entrance to the what is that called? The entrance. Wait. Um, wait. I remember what is that test called? Um,
So I watched the videos post on Facebook. I saw that your English is so good.
nah, that's what you think so because
And I think how can I learn to it the same with you? I
uh
can I can I can
because I
commission with
guess
another people to open more stories. Like you can talk a lot of things. You
Yeah.
have more new words, have many new words to do that.
No, you every video they will have this. You just look at the video, but it is not. I have to use more information and yeah, like from Wikipedia, other things to create. Like I make a word place for that information. Then when I start video, I just talk to it. For example, like how to use about the gaming shoes or the Tate holiday, or maybe about the development of animals. They are all on the social media and internet. I just take the information and have a look at it.
Okay. So the language in your phone is the Vietnamese or you change to the
Uh,
English?
I use it at English, but sometimes it yeah because I use it at English. I think it's like things to help me to relate and have some kind of not improve but just to protect my English skill because when I start the school I have more little time to talk with you guys and I not really use my English very much though so not the so don't let it for not letting the English to be ruined. I have to put some things around me in English so I can still remember that.
So do you feel afraid of when do you scare when do you have times to scare when you forget the English skill?
It will be very scary, but I haven't like forget it because not like you guys, I learned like English for a very long time, so it's like a skill that's into my bone, and it will be take a lot of hard time to forget it. But about the new words, I think I will forget the new words for things, yeah, like that because if I don't use the word too much, I will forget what it means. Its meaning, so I cannot use that. It's just like that, so I just need to talk a lot so I can remember as much word as I can. Cause like that.
Okay.
And sometimes I will be missed the mistake and missed used English with French because French and English sometimes they have the same word. They use the same word. For example, like national. But in French, they also have a word, but they read different. Sometimes I will literally read English in the French class, and sometimes French in the English test. So I will mistaken them.
Okay.
Like yeah, so because like the word nations is in English, but nation is in French.
Okay. Okay. So how about your tomorrow? Do you have any homework to do for
The
tomorrow?
homework. Uh, I think I just have Chinese homework. My Chinese teacher is like a dragon, though. I really scare her. The,
Uh, that is the main subject in your education. The
no,
Chinese, no.
no,
It
the Chinese class not because I learned it outside.
uh, yes.
Actually, when I get to the school, my wish is I can get into the in Chinese class, but because I don't have enough grades, so I just got to the French class.
Yes. Um, so do you have any question for me?
Anyway, for you, maybe just some easy things again, cause usually talking with you guys, I will try and find the questions. Think because I cannot make the questions out. So
Okay, so
like
I want to communication with you is maybe in Vietnamese, so I can taught you a lot of things. Yes, I'm very lucky to communication with you in this meeting, and I have more friends to teach me how to improve my English skill. That
Yeah.
it helped me a lot of in my study. Is especially when I go abroad. I'm very bad at English, and I want one person
No, no.
actually
Yeah,
teach me
it's good.
to
It's good.
improve. Yes.
Your English is good actually. It's good with the time you study from like people who don't know anything into this. It's really fast though. Uh,
Some words I taught to another people and think is comedy. Loves comedy. My new words is not diverse. I always use the words I know.
ah, it is okay because, for example, like me, even though I learned Chinese, I learned Chinese for like mm, about 6 months. I think 6 months. And what I usually use is some daily thing because I don't write the new words. Even when my teacher said to me that you have to learn this, you have to learn that, but I kind of no, please, ma'am, I cannot do that. So what I usually use is that some really simple thing for the group, like the level one, because I learned
Okay.
so fast, so I don't really have it into my bone like English. English I learned for like 6 years. I learned 6 years of that.
Okay. So I want to contact you in your social media. So can you send to me with your
Okay.
Facebook
If you
profile?
want to chat, I have two accounts. One is to chat, and one is for taking friends because the account that I use to chatting is a secret
You
account that I create when I'm learning. So there's a lot of informations in there about the class in here. So I don't really.
so don't worry. I understand what you're saying. To ask
Oh
one
no,
from family
no.
friend
I
one.
just used to use that account to chatting. I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't kind of make friend with that account.
Yes.
So okay, so it's my name. It's my name.
So
It's
do you have friends with this teacher?
yeah.
Do
I do add friends to the teacher because he will follow me and look at what I have done in yeah. It's like you guys you post your um videos on
ah
Facebook like
okay.
that, and yeah, I also do like that.
Oh no. Yes, that is easy to. Okay. You is welcome to or welcome to welcome to.
Welcome to, and yeah, this have come to is both. No, welcome to is actually my mom account, so many people got that as me, and
Okay, so I welcome to is not you.
no, who is not me. It's my mom. It's my mom.
Ah, okay.
The one with Wu.
Okay, so that is it to add you. Yes.
Okay,
Okay. So
yeah,
I add you on Facebook.
the one with the star things and like the orange thing, I think, and have a little purple mouse inside the circle. Yeah.
I see that.
And if you want
So
to, yeah, if you want to add friends, there's another account. In that account is called Dương Cẩm Tú. Dương, but
welcome to.
yeah, but it is in my friend list. Isn't I don't. Okay, let me send it to you. Wait a minute.
Uh, here I see that is the is the girl with the coat jacket. Oh, sorry, is the cat jacket.
Yeah, that one is where I add friends, but I don't use that to chatting a lot because I don't usually go
Okay.
there. It is on my computer. The one on my phone to use to chatting is the Vocom tool. But I don't download Facebook on my phone so that I don't do have any overreacting and don't learning things there.
Okay.
Have
So
you
can I
done that?
add you with two accounts? Oh,
Yeah,
so okay.
yeah. Just add anyway. There's will be one of that will accept your.
Okay. So that is very pleasure to meet you in this meeting. So this meeting is have me a lot of things, and this make me more confident to the education go proud to study in England.
Ah,
Yes,
okay,
then this
good.
meeting helped me a lot of things,
Yeah,
and I have a new friends who help me in my English.
yeah.
Over then the overseas country don't speak Vietnamese. I don't. I actually want to communication with them, but I'm really good at English, and I don't how to talk with them. And you
Don't
having a lot
worry.
of that.
Don't worry. I know this is good for you. Your English skills are already very good. Just talk more. Just that anyway. Right.
Okay. So
So yeah, thank
thank
you
you for
very
this
much
meeting.
for spending time talking with me. So even you are really in a busy
No,
schedule.
it's my pleasure.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you next
Bye.
time. The
Yeah.
nearest time to meet you.
Yeah. I
Okay.
hope so. Hope when you go there, you won't be so busy with your schedule.
No, I think I spend a lot of time with you to learn how to improve my English skills. You know, um, you have me a lot of that, and I think when I got prize, I spend a lot of time I so spend a lot of time with you if you have a free time.
Oh.
Do you
Yeah.
already have me with that?
Yeah, I will. I really will help you all because, like, I didn't have anything to do to like kind of to remain my English. So of course I will talk to you guys if I have time. Literally Sunday usually. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, it's not only you. Sometimes I would talk with other students. So it's okay because I don't need to make videos. I don't need to do this do that. So what I do is usually to talking with you guys.
Yes. Okay. So thank you for this meeting. Well, I see you're a pretty girl, me. You're a pretty girl.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're also a good looking guy, so.
Yes. Okay. So do you want to call the teacher on me?
Ok. À, bác ơi,